There are strong indications that Alex Otti of the Labour Party may soon be on his way out of the Labour Party to join the All Progressive Congress (APC). Orji Uzor Kalu, currently representing Abia North Senatorial Zone, paid the governor a courtesy call where they had a closed-door meeting. After the meeting, the governor had remarked that he belongs to no political party. Recall, there are reports that the federal government is looking for a way to capture and lure Alex Otti to the APC after his stellar performance in the state since assuming office. Otti is the best performing governor in Nigeria right now, whose leadership qualities is being used as a reference point to market the Labour Party and Mr. Peter Obi. The constant remark of using Abia State, a Labour Party state, to reference what Peter Obi will do as a president is a threat to the president. Many are of the opinion that the incident that happened in Abia State that claimed the life of military men was sponsored to destabilize the state, stagnate the progress of the state, and force the governor Alex Otti to embrace the ruling All Progressive Party. You will recall that since that incident on 30th of May, the military men have laid siege on Abia State, which has disrupted the once peaceful movement in the state. With a visit of Orji Uzor Kalu, an APC chieftain who was forced to join APC after being indicted by the EFCC for fraud and subsequently being acquitted, and the statement of Alex Otti, and then the report makes sense that Alex Otti may soon be on his way out of the Labour Party. However, the crisis rocking the Labour Party is far from being resolved, as former Labour Party factional chairman Lamidi Apapa has reconciled with Julius Abure, and they are planning on presenting a united opposition against Mr. Peter Obi. All these are indications that the Labour Party is on a self-destruct mission. Well, politics in Nigeria is tricky, is deadly, is absurd. To win elections in Nigeria, you don't need to be competent or even be good. You just need to play dirty and deadly politics. Only politicians that are good in playing dirty politics that win election in Nigeria. Nigerian politics is so weird. That is the reason why they are not developing, despite the massive human and natural resources at our disposal. The last general election was an eye-opener, especially for the government in power. If not the corruption in the judiciary, the INEC, there would have been a change in power dynamism in this country. The resurgence of Peter Obi wave that swept across the federation would have swept out all the politicians at the national level. This is something the federal government would not like to experience in 2027. They have started playing the political game ahead of 2027. These guys don't care about governance. All they care about is to win elections. Destabilizing the Labour Party is part of their game plan. The crisis in the Labour Party is offensive. Labour Party is showing signs that they don't want to be a national party. It's obvious. People are being sponsored to ensure Labour Party is uncomfortable for Mr. Peter Obi to contest the next general election. The incident that happened in Abia State is most unfortunate. If you look at it critically, you will know that it was deliberately done to destabilize that state. Abia State has been in the news for all the good things since Alex Otti took over power. Destabilizing the Labour Party in Abia State is a way to force Alex Otti to abandon Peter Obi in the Labour Party and join the All Progressive Congress. Before you say Otti will not win an election in APC, I want you to remember that Orji Uzor Kalu decamped to the APC and has been winning election in Abia State since then. Otti is the best performing governor Abia has ever had for a very long time. They will never think of losing him because he joined the APC. Otti will win election in any party he decides to join today. Joining the APC will also accord him the opportunity to use the federal might to win election. Like I said, it's all politics. Tinubu did not get 25% of votes in Abuja. If not for the corrupt judiciary that changed the constitution, he would not have been sworn in as the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Currently, there is a grand plot to capture Abuja. The senator representing FCT, Ireti Kingibe, is currently being frustrated by Wike in Abuja and she's complaining bitterly. I want you to watch the video.
Only senator representing the Federal Capital Territory, and I rise on Order 10. Any senator may rise at any time to speak upon a matter of privilege suddenly arising, and he shall be prepared to move without notice a motion declaring that a contempt or breach of privilege has been committed, or referring the matter to the Committee on Ethics and Privileges. But if the matter is raised in the Committee of the whole Senate, the chairman shall leave the chair to report progress. Can I continue, sir?
Moving under 2 orders or only just under 10? If it's under 10, you said...
And 11.
On 11? Okay, read.
Can I speak, sir?
Yes.
I would like to draw the attention of the Senate to the fact that I am the highest elected office in the Federal Capital Territory, where 4 million people live. I also want to call to the attention of the Senate that though I am in the committee of the Federal Capital Territory, whenever critical matters like budget or anything to do with the FCT is being discussed, I am never told. All I see is that it has been brought to the Senate. Sir, in the Federal Capital Territory...
No, the civil senator already.
Please, may I finish speaking?
The order you are referring to says any senator may rise, and that senator shall be prepared to move without notice a motion declaring that a contempt or breach of privilege has been committed. You have your motion. Okay, so we suspend it till tomorrow.
You can see clearly there is a grand scheme to weaken P2B politically ahead of the general election. It's quite unfortunate that the Labour Party is playing to the gallery. They allow themselves to be used against the man that brought them recognition, fame and fortune, the man that took them from obscurity to the limelight. I also brought you a report that the factional chairman of the Labour Party, Lamidi Apapa, has linked up with Aburi. Remember, P2B has not left the Labour Party. P2B has not spoken against the Labour Party, but he has spoken against the use of obedience as part of the Labour Party. Remember that Julius Abure tried to create a directorate for the obedience movement, and P2B has come out to openly condemn that. What Julius Abure was trying to do there was he wants to annex obedience movement into the Labour Party so that obedience movement will be used as a tool of the Labour Party. Obedience movement belongs to P2B, and that is what they are trying to take away. They want to take away obedience movement from him, but it is quite unfortunate that these people do not understand that obedience movement made the Labour Party what it is today, and obedience movement, they are loyal to P2B, not to the Labour Party. If P2B decide to leave the Labour Party today, the obedience movement will go to P2B anywhere he chooses to go. So it's quite unfortunate and laughable to see Lamidi Apapa and Julius Aburi talking about presenting a united front for Mr. P2B. Let me ask a very vital question. Before the 2023 general election, Lamidi Apapa said that he has been in the Labour Party for 20 years. I don't know how many years that Julius Aburi has been in the Labour Party, but who has heard about them? Who knew them? Nobody knew these guys. It was the P2B wave during the last election that brought them out. It was the P2B wave that gave them recognition. It was P2B wave that gave them fame. But typical Nigerian politicians that they are, the fame has gotten into their head. The money they saw in the Labour Party has gotten into their head. Of course, there was so much money that was pumped into the Labour Party during the last election. Do you know what it means for the Labour Party to produce over 40 National House of Assembly members? We are not talking about the State House of Assembly. We are talking about the National Assembly and the governors. And Labour Party contested a governorship election in various states. Do you know how much money that was pumping by the purchase of interest form? This money has entered into these people's head, and they have failed to recognize that it was one man that brought them this law. During the last election, 2019 general election, Labour Party got just 5,000 votes. 5,000 votes. That party was irrelevant. That party was living in obscurity. That party was being used as a placeholder. You know, during the election, some parties will develop interest, but towards the end, when the election is about to be conducted, they will not say that they are supporting this political party. That was what Labour Party was being used before, until Mr. P2B came into. But these guys are not realizing that whatever they are doing against Mr. P2B, they are destroying the Labour Party. Should Alex Otti leave Labour Party, he will definitely win election in another party. But it's quite unfortunate that Alex Otti leaving the Labour Party will destroy the Labour Party. P2B leaving the Labour Party will destroy the Labour Party. We need to build Labour Party to become a national party. I don't know why this guy is scared to allow a grassroots convention to take place. I don't know why they are scared to allow new ideas to come into the Labour Party. We all saw how docile they were during the last election. People were even begging them to tweet. It was the Biden that piloted the affairs of the Labour Party campaign and the Mr. P2B campaign during the last election. They should allow new ideas to come in, but they are scared because they want to keep enjoying the massive money, the massive revenue that is coming to the Labour Party. Nobody's against that, but they should allow the Labour Party to flourish because Mr. P2B is in the Labour Party and we will not allow Labour Party to sink. Alex Otti, we are looking up to him and we hope that the report about him joining the APC is not true. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.